What is good? My Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam. It's your man Rags back off up in this thing. But guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna waste my time giving you my intro. But what I will say to you guys, the most important thing that I say out of any video that I create, please keep God first. Our Lord and Savior. Keep him first. Hey man. Guys, today we're gonna be here talking about these Auburn Tigers. Now, Auburn Tigers and all the rest of you fans and whoever else out there, please take the time out right now to like, comment, subscribe, even share that video. But guess what, Auburn Tigers? You got your good one today. And we're going to talk about it. So a lot of people, this may be just football fans and they don't watch recruiting, they may look at me and say, what do you mean, Rags? What do you mean Auburn got them one today? Well, Auburn went into the heart of Georgia, right? This is what everybody is seeming to miss out on. Auburn went in the heart of Georgia and said, come here! And just grabbed the heart out of them and snatched it away. And they got one of their football players that was committed to their football team. They got him to decommit and commit to the Auburn Tigers. So Auburn Tigers, I'm gonna say congratulations. But let's talk about this young man right quick. The name of this man is DeMarcus Riddick, right? This guy, it shows here he's an athlete. He's actually a linebacker. 6'2", 212 pounds. He's from Clinton, Alabama. Class of 2024. He goes to Chilton County High School. Now, everybody knows that school is close to Auburn. That's where he's from. He's from home. He's back at home. He's feeling good. His family happy. Everybody's chilling. Hip, hip, hooray. But, hey, young man, sometimes it's good to get away from your hometown. Ask me about it. I know all about it. Hey. So this guy's ranked 4-star, 247, but the composite 247 has him as a 5-star recruit, 26 nationally, the number 3 linebacker in the nation, the number 3 linebacker in the state of Alabama, right? Let's scroll down here. This guy was recruited by the likes of Alabama, Auburn, Georgia, Arkansas, Florida. All of these teams wanted him. But guess what? Georgia had him, and Auburn went in there and said, you got to be faster than that, Georgia, and just snatched him up out of there. Now, everybody, wait a minute. Before I get to that sentiment, let's go and talk about this young kid some more, right? Okay, let's talk about Cooper Patagna. He was the recruiting guy for this guy, the national recruiting analyst over at 247 Sports. He said, estimate at 6'2", 210 pounds plus, possesses the athletic frame and growth potential to add a considerable amount of weight to his frame at the next level. A 3-phase player and a multi-sport athlete, displays good athleticism in each phase of the game. Okay, so he's a 3-phase contributor with snaps on offense and multiple defensive spots, and in the kicking game as a return man on the coverage unit, guys. So I mean, this guy's been in Georgia multiple times. DeMarcus Riddick unofficially visited Auburn March the 20th. DeMarcus Riddick unofficially visited Auburn April 20th. DeMarcus Riddick officially visited Georgia June 2nd. DeMarcus Riddick officially visited Auburn June 9th. DeMarcus Riddick officially visited Alabama June 16th. I mean, this guy's been in Auburn multiple times. And as a lot of people stated, he will be attending the Auburn barbecue. But guess what? I'm going to barbecue you before you get to Auburn. Just give me a minute. Okay. Young man, that's all we got. The highlight reel is showing that it's got an error. Young man, I'm going to tell you this. Congratulations. All right? Everybody in this world has a choice, right? And as a young man, sometimes you may not have the complete choice set right away. You may be trying to please others. You may just be going with the trend and going with the fad because you originally committed to the Georgia Bulldogs, right? And you said hip hip hooray. Everybody wanted you there. They was good with it. Georgia act like they love you. But guess what? On your way out the door, I made a video yesterday. They said, hey, guess what? You can have him. Get out of here. Scram. We got the number 1 linebacker in the class anyway. We don't even need this guy, right? They was throwing you out as trash. And guess what you did, Mr. Riddick? Instead of going somewhere, right, they threw you out as trash over there in Georgia, and then you went to Auburn. So I don't know what to say, man. You could have redeemed yourself at Alabama, but young man, that's just my opinion. guess what? I hope you have the healthiest, happiest career that you can have. Because hey, at least you're going to school and getting your education, and that's the most important thing out of all of this stuff that we can talk about. I want to rip you to shreds, and I almost like to just did it in that last comment I made, but I fixed it. I fixed it, right? Because that's no place for me to do, for you making your choice, right? Only thing I can do is sit here and say, hey, Alabama Nation, don't be disappointed. Don't be displeased with this decision. This is this young man's decision, right? My only thing is, the best thing that came out of this is he decommitted from Georgia. Because a lot of these guys are just staying in Georgia and letting guys just pile on, and they know they probably won't even never see the field. But this young man had the sense to get out of Dodge before that burning bridge over there burned all the way down. And I know it's gonna be some Georgia fans. They're gonna love this right here because they're gonna say, guess what? The only thing that Georgia fans can see out of this is, guess what? Alabama was knocked down another notch. That's the way they're gonna feel about it. But they're not gonna even look at it in the sense that they just lost a recruit to Auburn. They just lost a recruit to Auburn, the Auburn Tigers. That's who you lost the recruit to. Guess what? Alabama never had a recruit. If you listen to this young man at the end of his speech, he said he never intended on going to Bama, right? So Alabama never had him. Georgia is the team that had this young man. And guess what? He left Athens and went to the barn. So you guys should be the ones that's upset about this whole thing. And I know what you're gonna say. Well, guess what, Alabama? We got the number one linebacker. It doesn't matter. You could have had the number one, the number two, and the number three. But guess what? Sammy Brown said, I'm not going there. And guess what DeMarcus Riddick did? He said, I'm not going there either. After being committed to you for so long, he decided, after taking so many trips to Georgia, he went over there. He said, there's something in the air that I don't like. I'm smelling something fishy around here, and I'm going to scram. So actually, this young man is a smart young man. And guess what? Alabama Crimson Tide football fans, we dodged a bullet because this young man made a statement and said, hey, I never intended on really going to Alabama. So guess what? If he never really intended on going, we don't want him anyway, just to pack the recruiting stats up and say we got a good recruiting class. We don't want nobody like that because guess what? That's going to happen anyway. They're going to wind up in the transfer portal anyway. So guys, Alabama Crimson Tide fans, we dodged a bullet. Could we have used him if he had his head on straight? Most definitely we could have. I just made a video the other night telling Georgia, goodbye. We on that midnight train up out of Georgia. And that's exactly what he did. He left. So, little sister, little cousin sister, little girl sister cousin, whatever you want to call it, war eagle, war tiger, gold eagle, tiger thing, or whatever that thing is down there in the barn. I'm going to say congratulations to you, Auburn. And I hope that you get this young man and wrap him in your warm embrace and show him the ropes down there in the barn. Because old Rad's going to be looking forward to him getting out there on that field. And I want to see my linebacker, I want to see my offensive line climb up to that next level and just run him all the way into the ground. That's what I want to see happen to him. So, Georgia Bulldog fans, before you come into my channel talking all of that trash, just know that he decommitted from your school and he went to Auburn. Oh man, the Deep South's oldest rivalry. They just went in there and smashed on you again. Them Fighting Hugh Freeze said they gonna go into Georgia and they gonna snatch one away from old Kirby Smart. Huh? So, with all of that being said, guys, yeah, I'm really not up to it in this video, but I gotta say congratulations to the Auburn Tigers, the Go Tigers, or whatever, GoFundMe, whatever the guys are down there in the barn. So, guys, wrap me in your warm embrace, but Rags got to get out of here. I really didn't even feel like making this video, but I had to do it anyway. So I'm out of here already. Yeah.